Hi, this is Andrew Bridgewater, Chartered Psychologist, and welcome to episode 9 of 60 is the New 40 podcast. And in this episode, I'm going to talk about the power of forgiveness. And I'm going to begin with a quote. "Forgiveness is the fragrance the violet sheds on the heel that has crushed it." That quote is from Mark Twain, who in turn was quoting an asylum inmate in Victorian times in England. And as someone who spent a few weeks in an asylum with severe depression in 2006, although the bricks and mortar were more recent, it did feel like an asylum to begin with, those words resonate very much with me. However, I didn't really learn about the power of genuine forgiveness until 2012, in other words, 6 years later, when it became clear I'd been defrauded of around €180,000 here in Cyprus over the space of about 3 years. The fraudster was arrested by armed police in London in May 2013 and held for 24 hours before being released on police bail, which he then skipped and has since lived out of reach of extradition. I was angry and resentful for the first few months of realising that fraud had occurred, and of course I've done everything possible to get the stolen funds back. But I was one of hundreds who were impacted by that particular Ponzi scheme, and the money is still missing over 10 years later. As the quotation suggests, forgiveness is a powerful yet often overlooked aspect of our overall well-being, especially as we age. Because if we hold on to grudges, we can become so wrapped up in past wrongs that we just can't enjoy the present and feel helpless. The act of genuinely forgiving others has transformative effects on our mental and physical health, particularly for those of us midlife and beyond. So I'd like to explore the remarkable power of genuine forgiveness and how it can help you enjoy a happier, healthier and more fulfilling life. It certainly has for me, and I've genuinely forgiven the man who took half my pension and funds for my son's education. In fact, I'd go further and say that I'm grateful for the experience because he's shown me how resilient I'd become after the asylum episode just a few years earlier, as I mentioned. So here are a few of the benefits of true forgiveness. How can you tell someone or something is genuinely forgiven? Well, you'll no longer experience emotional pain, frustration or resentment when you think about the situation. So firstly, genuine forgiveness releases emotional burdens because, as I've suggested, holding on to grudges and harbouring negative emotions can be detrimental to our health, especially as we age. Genuine forgiveness liberates us from the weight of emotional burdens we may have carried for years. It enables us to let go of anger, resentment and bitterness, which can contribute to stress, anxiety and even depression. So by embracing forgiveness, we create space for positivity, joy and inner peace. It's an opportunity to heal our emotional wounds, enabling us to move forward with a lighter heart and a renewed sense of purpose. Secondly, forgiveness strengthens interpersonal relationships. Because forgiveness is not only beneficial for our own well-being, but also for nurturing and strengthening our interpersonal relationships. As we age, maintaining healthy connections becomes increasingly important. And in fact, there's a Harvard study which has been done over 70 years. And the one factor which differentiated people's quality and quantity of life, i.e. their longevity, was social connectedness. So this stuff really matters. Genuine forgiveness promotes empathy, understanding and compassion, fostering deeper and more meaningful connections with our loved ones. By letting go of past grievances and offering forgiveness, we create an environment of trust and harmony, allowing for stronger and more fulfilling relationships with family, friends, and even ourselves. Thirdly, genuine forgiveness boosts physical health. Studies have shown that forgiving others can lead to lower blood pressure, reduced heart rate, and decreased stress levels. Chronic stress and negative emotions have been linked to a wide range of health issues, including cardiovascular problems, weakened immune systems, and accelerated aging. By embracing forgiveness, we alleviate these stressors, thus improving our overall physical health and increasing our chances of enjoying a vibrant and active life well into our golden years. And fourthly, forgiving others allows us to cultivate self-compassion, a crucial aspect of well-being as we age. By extending forgiveness, we acknowledge our own imperfections and realise that we too are deserving of forgiveness. This self-compassion creates a positive self-image, boosts self-esteem, and promotes a healthier mindset. It empowers us to embrace self-care practices, prioritise our needs, and make choices that contribute greatly to happiness and health. So 4 powerful ways in which true forgiveness is beneficial for your happiness, longevity, and overall levels of well-being. But maybe you're thinking, Andrew, you just don't understand. I could never forgive that person who did X to me, whatever X was. What I'd say to that is forgiveness is for you, not for the person who you feel did you wrong. And as I say, forgiving yourself is very powerful too. So there's another definition of forgiveness I've heard, which is very thought-provoking. Forgiveness is letting go of the hope that the past could have been any different. Just reflect on that for a moment. Forgiveness is letting go of the hope that the past could have been any different. We can't change the past. And obviously any hope of changing it is false. And when we genuinely forgive, we move on, we can live in the present. Now, would you like some help tapping into the transformative power of forgiveness? And if you would, Lesson 7 of my free audio course at www.olderhappierhealthier.com shares exactly how to make forgiveness happen for you as it has for me. I'd love to hear from you, so if you've got any thoughts or comments arising from what I've been talking about here, please drop me an email, andrew@andrewbridgewater.com, and do have a look at olderhappierhealthier.com, where I've got a lot more information on forgiveness and many other aspects of living a longer, happier, healthier life. So this is Andrew Bridgewater, Chartered Psychologist, and I look forward to speaking to you in the next episode. Bye for now.